This just changed my absolute life when it comes to creating content. I need to show you something. This AI just took a carousel that I was inspired by, the way that I love how it looks, and also a carousel that performed really, really well. And it created for me, I didn't have to go into Canva. It literally created me a carousel. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Ready? Here's the post. Okay. So here I am over here. I love the way that she creates carousels. I just love the way that it looks. I love the like scrapbook type of formula. Her carousels also do really, really well. Her account does really, really well. So here's what I did. I took the link like this. I copied it. I brought it over into my AI right here and I pasted it. And that's what you're looking at right here. I asked Poppy, I said, hey, Poppy, I love the way this carousel is created. I want to create a carousel too, but using my signature colors. And I gave my signature colors, which you'll see right here. I said, though you don't have to use them all, here's just some of my brand colors that work well. I also, you guys can't see this, let me see if I can zoom out. I connected a board that I had already made on Poppy. This is my Instagram right here. So this is literally all of my Instagram. She lived a good life, the top 10 outliers on my account, so that Poppy knows my brand voice. It knows what I post about. It knows how I talk. It knows what my posts look like, etc. I connected that board to this new chat, right? And I said, now knowing who I am, what my brand stands for, what I talk about, etc., I want to create a carousel. And I had taken some notes inside my notes app about an idea I had for a carousel. I said, here's the idea that I had. Clean this up. Help me make a carousel using my own colors, speaking with my own voice. Okay. So it thought for a bit. Let me just show you here. This is what it did, blah, 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 blah. It said, here's your 8-slide carousel, Gwen. Here's a full breakdown of what I built. Here's the slide structure. It built me 8 slides, right? And then it said it gave me a few notes. There's a placeholder in there. I needed to give it a call to action keyword, color palette. And then it says, do you want me to adjust any slides or color swaps, etc.? So what it did was it planted over here the carousel. And what it did first was it actually created this slide first. And it was like, hey, here's slide number 1. Let me move this out of the way so you guys can see. So here's slide number 1. Number 1, do you like the way this looks so far? Should I create the rest of the slides? The rest of the slides had not been created yet. So I was like, yeah, I love the way this looks. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I said, continue, please create the rest of the slides. And then here's what it did. Slide number 2, slide number 3, slide number 4, slide number 5, 6, 7. And then I had a call to action and I said, okay, it can't say comment your keyword. And I went back to the chat over here and I told it, this is great. Here's my call to action. I am promoting my PDF called Girl Math, which is my content formula that turned content into cash from 0 followers to 250,000 followers. I told it exactly what it does. And so it updated the slide 8 call to action copy, but you don't need permission, etc., etc. Here's my keyword, comment girl math, and then it went ahead and it updated and created for me the last slide. It says you don't need permission. I wrote down everything. Here's the formula, comment girl math, and I'll send it to you. And then I just click on this and I hit download all, and I click on this and I hit download, and I can go to my Instagram now and I can post this carousel. Didn't have to go into Canva, didn't have to go creating any slides. I am not a creating genius. Like, I would literally hire someone if I could to create my carousels. This looks so good. And what I'm going to do from here on out now is that this is going to become my theme of carousels. So now that Poppy knows how I like to create carousels, when I go to create the next carousel, I'll say, hey, use this same color scheme, this same format to create me a carousel about this. I'll feed it the information and it will create me a carousel. Poppy AI just changed my life. I did this in a matter of 20 minutes and I was in between like doing other things and I let it do its work. I came back, it was like 15 minutes, not even. And this was done. Now it's saved in my drafts. I'm going to post it tonight and we're good to go, right? It also wrote me a caption, which I can use or don't have to use. I can edit it. I can tell it how I want it to sound, etc., etc. It just created me carousels. Mind is blown. Okay. So cool thing is Poppy's given me a $25 off coupon. I'll send you the coupon and you can try Poppy yourself and see how easy it's going to make your content creation process.